What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going over 10 WWE wrestlers who need to return at Royal Rumble 2019. It is Royal Rumble season, which means I need to make a bunch of videos on the pay-per-view to milk some views, baby. Today's topic is no different. It is something I've been doing for the last couple of years, and I really want to continue it because it's been doing well, and it's also fun to predict returns. When someone returns, people always come back and say,
"Oh my god, how did you know they were coming back?"
Clearly it's because I'm a part of the Illuminati, but that's a story for another time. JK, I always get them wrong every year. Maybe it's because I aim too high, but I'm an optimistic guy, what can I say? Anyways, let's get right onto the list with number 10, Sami Zayn. Zayn has been injured for quite some time now. He was sidelined with not one, but 2 torn rotator cuffs for the price of 1. I've personally missed Sami Zayn because he is great in the ring and developed one of the most interesting characters after turning heel. WWE has been hyping up his return, stating that he would be returning soon, and what better time than the Royal Rumble. Rumble returns are always fun, and Sami Zayn would get a huge pop. Number 9, Caitlyn. After introducing the Women's Royal Rumble last year, I expected Caitlyn to make her return because she was a big name in the early 2010s. God damn! I can't believe I just said that. The 2010s are almost over. That's wild. Anyways, back to Caitlyn. She had one of the best women feuds with AJ Lee and was also one of the best in the ring during her time. I think making a return at the Rumble would be awesome for her because I would love to see her spear like 5 women in a row in the ring. And honestly, I would also like to see her become a full-time wrestler again, but I think she's super focused on her like bodybuilding stuff and like modeling, so I don't think that would happen. But it would be a fun one-time return, you know? Number 8, Kevin Owens. Another superstar who suffered multiple injuries in 2018 is Kevin Owens. I think he needed to surgically repair both of his knees. I kind of sounded like Michael Cole because you know how he loves to use that line, "John Cena with the surgically repaired knee, Seth Rollins with the..." I don't know what I'm doing. But before getting written off TV, Kevin Owens had a double turn with Bobby Lashley. I think a massive return at the Rumble would be absolutely perfect for this new face run. He would definitely receive a huge pop. Him eliminating Lashley would also be a great storyline angle. You know what would also be cool? If Zayn eliminated him and they started a feud for WrestleMania 35. They've had many matches in the past, but this time the roles would be reversed. Kevin Owens would be the face and Sami Zayn would be the heel. Honestly, Kevin Owens has a lot of potential to be a huge face in the WWE, and I think this could be the first step into that direction. Number 7, Emma. I will never understand, ever, why WWE decided to release Emma. I believe she is one of the most talented women in the entire world. She can give you an awesome match as well as a great promo. She's got all the making to be a top woman in the WWE. Aside from WWE's horrible decision of dropping the ball on her, it is not too late to change history. She is still 29 years old and has plenty of years ahead of herself. She is currently wrestling in the independent circuit, but if I'm WWE, I would bring her back immediately and make her a top star. But that's just me and my biased ass talking. Also, I'm pretty sure she's like dealing with some skin disease, so I don't know if she's recovered fully from that. But if she did, I don't know. I would bring her back. I would give the green light for her to make a return and get in that damn Rumble. Alright? Number 6, Batista. Batista made a temporary return to the WWE when Evolution appeared at SmackDown 1000. Why they appeared at SmackDown 1000 does not make sense because they were a Raw faction, but we're just gonna move on from that. I thought he looked like he was in great shape and his return was also awesome. He did not wrestle, but I feel like he needs to have one last good run in the WWE. Because if you guys remember, Batista's last return was ruined due to Daniel Bryan's fan base, so it's only fair to give him one last good run. Times have changed, and I believe many wrestling fans would love to see Batista wrestle again in the WWE Squared Circle. He was rumored to face Triple H at WrestleMania 35, since that is his dream retirement opponent, but Hunter has an injury that may prevent that from happening. I say, have him face someone like Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, or Samoa Joe. I know Batista loves to put people over, and I'm down for a return, especially against Braun Strowman or Samoa Joe, who could capitalize on some momentum. Number 5, Paige. After the McMahons announced that they will be running Raw and SmackDown together, which doesn't make much sense because it's a brand split. Anyways, the logic here in this video doesn't make sense because when I bring up WWE storylines, nothing makes sense. But anyways, Paige was relieved of her duties on SmackDown Live as GM, even though she was one of the best general managers on screen in a long time. Again, does not make sense, but along with Never Say Never, because of Daniel Bryan's return to the ring, I think it is possible that we see Paige wrestle again in a WWE ring. She has been away for over a year now, and even said that she is constantly looking for new treatments for her neck and her injury and whatever else is wrong with her. She is fighting for her dream. I think this is more of a wish than an actual prediction, but I am a huge fan of Paige and hope she can make a return if she is healthy enough. If not, I would like for her to stay healthy and not wrestle again. Clearly, you know, I'm a reasonable guy. Number 4, The Rock. Dwayne Johnson could be making a huge return to the Rumble this year. Now, just listen to my conspiracy theory because I'm a conspiracy theorist. Apparently, Saudi Arabia is prepared to give The Rock $22 million if he can become champion again and wrestle in Saudi Arabia with that championship. Maybe WWE wants to pull the trigger and have The Rock win this match, beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and then walk into Saudi Arabia, defend his title, win the match, and then hold it high for all the fans to cheer him. Would I want this? Absolutely not. No way in hell. But it is a possibility, and I look at every possible thing that could happen. Realistically, The Rock would probably decline that because he doesn't support them due to their recent actions, and also he needs to maintain a good reputation for Hollywood and the world. I still do think The Rock could make a surprise return to this Rumble and possibly have a match at WrestleMania this year because it's been a long time. I think it's been like 6 total years since he's wrestled in a WWE ring, and it's been long enough, bro. It's been long enough. Number 3, AJ Lee. Every single WWE fan wants to see AJ Lee make a return to the ring because she was all of our favorites back in 2012. Let's be real. She had it all. Her promos were legendary. Her making out with every superstar possible, including Kane, was hilarious, and she was excellent in the ring. Every year, we want AJ to make a return because we all miss her. Well, maybe 2019 could be the year we finally see it. Do I have any evidence to support that claim? Absolutely not. I'm just speaking out of my arse. I would personally give her the win if this were to happen because it's AJ Lee, you know? Yeah, we have people like Becky Lynch and Charlotte who should win it, but for me, AJ Lee's return would be too huge, you know? You would have her win and then challenge Asuka at WrestleMania 35. You see, I'm way ahead of myself, and now I need to move on to the next unreasonable return that I would love to see, which is number 2, CM Punk. I can already see what most of the comments are going to say. It's going to be like this.
Dude, CM Punk will never return. Get over it.
Or,
why do you still like CM Punk? He left and doesn't care about you.
Which I respond to comments like that by saying, shut up! You all know, if CM Punk would make a return, I know all of you would lose your shit. Also, you should never say never. This is the WWE and anything can happen. There are guys we thought we would never see make returns, so CM Punk could possibly make a return. He's been away for 5 years now, and I think there's a small possibility of Vince and Punk letting go of their egos. Like, just imagine the pop. Just imagine it. The world would lose their shit. Everyone would be tweeting about it. CM Punk would be a huge megastar right there, and then he would face Brock Lesnar, defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and become the Universal Champion. Boom, he gets his main event, and no one complains. Anyways, number 1, Kenny Omega. Before I continue talking about Kenny Omega, he was technically in the WWE in 2006. He had a contract, but he never wrestled on TV. Therefore, this would technically be a return and not debut, for those of you wondering. As we all know, Omega did not re-sign with New Japan Pro Wrestling and is going to go to another wrestling promotion. WWE is looking to sign him to a huge deal because they know he is a top star in the world with so much talent. It's pretty much going to be AEW or WWE, and if Omega is looking for the money, then we could very well see him making a long-awaited return to the company. Hopefully, he doesn't end up on Raw, because Raw is 3 hours long, and I don't watch it because that's too long. The writing is terrible. You stretch out everything. It's just so boring, and that would ruin his career. So just keep him on SmackDown Live forever, and everything's going to be good, you know? And that is it for the video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment below who you think will return. Follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.